Alright, I want to show the brilliance here of all these theories of where we came from, because believing in God, man, that's some out there stuff. That's far fetched now, okay? Thinking that somebody created us, seeing how everything works perfectly, that's just unheard of. But Earthlings are really Martians, says new theory. Now this is acceptable in science, I guess. Now I'm gonna read a little bit of this just to show how you literally step out of science and just go into fantasy la la land of once upon a time storytelling here. Okay? It says this idea comes from Stephen Benner, a professor at the Westhemer Institute for Science and Technology in Gainesville, Florida. Okay? Alright. It says basically it's only when. Alright, I can't pronounce half of this stuff, but you're just gonna have to bear with me. Molybdenum, okay, becomes highly oxidized, that is able to influence how early life formed, Benner said in the press release. This form of molybdenum, I don't know how you say it, couldn't have been available on Earth at the time life first began because 3 billion years ago the surface of the Earth had very little oxygen, but Mars did. Okay, let me get this straight. You've already made the conclusion, one, that the Earth's 3 billion years old, because you know that, you were there. And you must have been there to know that Earth had very little oxygen. So, but Mars did. We know Mars, like, we haven't even been to Mars, like physically stepped on Mars, and you're going to sit there and say 3 billion years ago, which is not even a fact that anything's 3 billion years old, okay? It's all made up stories and assumptions. They just right here put three assumptions. Already you have no choice right here. This is what it's saying. It's just a fact that it's 3 billion years old. The Earth had little oxygen and Mars did. We are the only freaking planet that has life as we know it. But all said, Mars has more oxygen. That's 3 billion years ago. And this is sane? This is science? Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, does anybody not see the stupidity in evolution? See, the problem with evolution is they always want to start with life and say, "This, look, we got this fossil and this fossil," which the fossils don't tell you nothing. The layers of the dirt and all that tell you nothing. There's it's all garbage. It's all made up stories just to try, because their only other option is God. I mean, that's what it comes down to. So now we're reaching for the stars, literally, and basically saying that if we're comet dust. That's our ancestors, man. It's like this is how far it's gone, how stupid it's getting. It's literally saying life on Earth was kick-started thanks to a key mineral deposited by the meteorite from Mars. Okay, so now 3 billion years ago, a meteorite from Mars, because, we found all kinds of life there, according to a novel theory. If anybody buys this book, I feel sorry for you. And the vital intelligent, I mean, there's no intelligence here at all. I mean, they are literally, this is called brainwashing. We're just going to tell you this, and you're going to believe it because we've just indoctrinated you through the school system to believe our stupid theory that we have to change all the time because evolution doesn't work. See, they want to say evolution of the stars and the planet and all that. That's a totally different science than evolution. You know why they got to say that? Okay, Smarty Pants, where did this mineral come from? Where did Mars come from? Huh? Oh, then we gotta go back to this Big Bang that nobody saw happen. That's why they don't want to touch that subject, because they can't explain where anything came from. It's all assumptions. There is no science in the evolution theory. Period. You totally leave science and go into a faith. You believe that we blew up out of nothing and got to where we are now, over 3 billion years. Who knows? The number's always changing. That is not science, and I don't give a crap if you want to believe that is science. It is not science. And you can jump all the way to life when we have life and then try to explain with these carbon datings, which is flawed, all these other types of datings, which has been proven over and over again to not work. And even if you use those datings, the dating system's flawed because you're just using assumptions after assumption after assumption to prove a theory that's proved wrong many times. You believe this out of faith. You believe a religion. As much as I believe God created us, you believe accident created us, okay? It is not science. And if you want to debate that, bring it on.